The Story Orchestra, Swan Lake. Illustrated by Jessica Courtney Tickle. Swan Lake. This is the story of a prince, a swan princess, and an evil sorcerer. It all begins in a woodland clearing, far, far away. It is Prince Siegfried's 21st birthday, and he is playing games with his friends. His mother, the queen, arrives. She tells him he needs to find a wife and start looking after the kingdom. He dreams of running away. Look, the guests are dancing. Siegfried storms off from the party. Suddenly he spies a flock of swans flying overhead. They are so graceful and mesmerizing that he follows them into the woods. He has never ventured this far from his home before. One swan in particular leads the flock. Her wings sparkle with stardust and her feathers glow as if by magic. Siegfried comes to a halt among the trees. The leaves sway in the evening breeze, parting to reveal glimpses of a shimmering lake. The swans gather around the water and, as the sun sets, they become more and more lifelike. The lake seems to hum with music, and 4 of the little cygnets begin to dance. Night falls fast, and the most beautiful swan of all transforms into a human. "Welcome to Swan Lake," she says. "We don't get many visitors. I am Princess Odette. I have been cursed to turn into a swan by day and return to my natural form at night. Only a promise of true love can break this awful curse." "Who did this to you?" Siegfried cries. "His name is Rothbart, an evil sorcerer. He can shapeshift into an owl." Siegfried feels sad. He has never seen anyone so beautiful in his life. He asks Odette to dance, but Rothbart is watching them. Rothbart sees that the couple are starting to fall in love. It cannot be. He appears from his hiding place and casts a spell on the swans to make them dance. The swans twirl in a flurry and separate Odette from Siegfried. The pair search frantically for each other. "Come to my party tonight at the castle," Siegfried shouts as he is carried out of the woods. Siegfried returns to the palace, where his mother is throwing him a party to find a wife. He watches the other guests dance, but he doesn't feel much like dancing. He wishes Odette was there. Suddenly, he spots her, or at least someone who looks like Odette, arriving. She's wearing a glittering black dress and is approaching the ballroom. There is something different about her, but Siegfried is too excited to notice. The pair dance and spin, and Siegfried proposes marriage. But it is an awful trick. The woman he has been dancing with is Rothbart's daughter, Odette. Odette and Siegfried are now cursed to be married forever. Odette is at the window, and she has seen everything. She can't believe her eyes. As she flees, her heart breaks. Oh, Siegfried. Odette is beside herself. Now Siegfried has promised his love to another. The curse cannot be broken. But Siegfried runs after Odette. He explains the trick and promises Odette she is the one he loves. Siegfried has an idea. They hatch a plan to defeat the evil sorcerer once and for all. Rothbart must be stopped. Rothbart arrives in the woods, but Odette has lined up her army of swans. The swans chase Rothbart through the maze of trees to the slippery ground by the water's edge. He loses his balance and falls into Swan Lake. His powers dissolve. Powerless, grumpy and soaking wet, Rothbart is cursed to spend the rest of his life as an owl, accompanied by his daughter, Odile, as a swan. Rothbart and Odile fly off into the sky. It is now streaked with shades of orange and peach, a warning sign that dawn is coming. But, for the first time in many sunrises, Odette remains human. The curse has been lifted. She hugs Siegfried and they walk hand in hand back to the castle, ready to begin their lives together. The end.